Is this really how we treat greatness? After years of leaving everything on the court, Derrick Rose, of former Mep, has reportedly been let go by the Memphis Grizzlies. But here's the kicker. Was it really just about his injuries? Or is the league sending a bigger message to one of its most murdered veterans? You might think it's about performance, but the truth might be far more ruthless than you think. So let's break this down. Shams Charania reported that the Memphis Grizzlies are waiving Derrick Rose, and Ian Begley adds that they're letting him out of his contract. That sink in letting him out. Sounds like a favor, right? But this favor comes after a season where Rose was reduced to a shell of himself, playing only 24 games, never more than 5 in a row, a career marred by injury, but one could argue, also by betrayal. At 35, Rose still had 1 year left on his 2-year contract with Memphis. $3.4 million may not be much by NBA standards, but for a guy who said, and I quote, "I'm coming back in April," was it about the money? Or was it about something deeper? He sat down with Zach Lyman, the GM, and coach Taylor Jenkins, assuring everyone he was ready to attack the summer with discipline, rehabbing his injuries, prepping for a 17th season. But now, after just 1 year, Memphis is cutting ties. Are we just going to pretend this wasn't a slap in the face to a player who was supposed to mentor Ja Morant and be the veteran presence in that young locker room? Sure, Rose's numbers were far from his Meth days: 8 points, 3 assists, and 1.9 rebounds in 16 minutes per game. Some might say that's hardly worth a roster spot. But let's not forget, he was never healthy enough to make a real impact. How much of that blame lies on him versus the Grizzlies' medical staff that couldn't even keep their key players upright? Ja Morant, Marcus Smart, Desmond Bane, all of them missed significant time due to injury. And yet, it's Rose who gets the axe. Convenient, isn't it? But here's where things get real. The Grizzlies didn't just waive him, they let him out of his contract. That phrasing is important. Were they doing him a favor, giving him a chance to latch onto a contender? Or were they cutting him loose because they know, deep down, Derrick Rose is chasing something they can't offer a ring? And here's the uncomfortable truth. Rose is at a crossroads. Sure, he's been injured, and his production is a shadow of his form. But teams know what Derrick Rose can still bring: a calm, seasoned mind in the playoffs, a player who can rally when it counts. Could it be that Memphis realized they weren't built for that, so they're letting him walk instead of being a mentor in a losing situation? So, what's next for Derrick Rose? Will he continue this uphill battle, or will we see him donning the jersey of a real contender? The man has been through more than most players can imagine. Shouldn't the NBA give him one last shot at glory? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Does Rose deserve better? Or is this the harsh reality of the modern NBA? And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more hard-hitting NBA takes, because this isn't the last time we'll talk about legends getting left behind. Stay tuned.